So hopefully this is going to be even a quicker video. Chris inspired me, and I was cleaning up the Lego room anyway, which is always what happens. And so I was just finding parts and pieces and putting them basically what I want them to be. And so I found more classic space helmets and air tanks and some yellow guys. Helps if I clean things up. So I got a few yellow guys and few yellow guys missing legs. And it's because actually I have no more solid yellow legs at all. And I found some more Futron. I fixed all those guys up down there. It's because again, I got all those lots over the last basically the last year. And I sorted them out, and I kept and after washing and drying, they got into a separate bin, so I never got them up there. So now they're up there, and of course, I don't know why that Mtron guy's there when he should be down here, but whatever. So some more red guys, some more white guys, some yellow guys, one or two more Blacktron guys, and the rest. Oh, and as I said, I found some more Futrons and stuff like that. So in that process, I put my spares in here. So most of this here is some are from lots and whatever, but overall I started this bag of classic space helmets and tanks because in the layout of, obviously, when the people are inside one of the buildings, they don't have tanks and helmets on. They have hair pieces and they walk around without. So I started that bag to put all this stuff in there. And of course, as I acquired more lots and stuff, I got a couple pink helmets from that one. And I actually found this. I think Janie gave me this years ago. She's not in the layout. I have one or two of these in the layout. I can't remember what series this was. I don't know if it was one of the first series. I don't keep track of CMFs. Honestly, I don't. I just grab the ones I want, and that's it. My buddy Jeff has every single one, and I just love him for it. And he has these beautiful display stands for all of them, and I just admired the crap out of that. That's why I started these things on the wall for the CMFs. And it just got untenable. And again, I think they're up to 23 now. Whatever it is, I have not any of them, hardly. So anyway, so I put these things out, and I was finding more and more as I was cleaning up and sorting out some of my bins, and I got a lot more empty. Look at all those empty ones there, and that's where some of this came out of. And then Chris posted. and I said, oh, well, I don't want to flex again. But I couldn't help but duet Chris's video. The one thing he's got me beat on is orange space dudes, because I have relatively few orange space dudes. I got them from friends. I don't, and this is, I don't want to go off on tangents, but I don't participate in lug bulk too often. I got one bin, 1x16 Technic beams when we had access to lug bulk in our group years and years and years ago. I got a whole bunch of those because you never know what you're gonna do. 1x16s, I was always running out of them in all my robot builds back in the day. And somebody actually asked me what I was planning to do with all those 1x16s. I said, I have no idea. So I just, but I still use them. So I have a whole bin full of 1x16s. I don't know how many are in there. I think I had 200 or 300 from lug bulk. That was I think that year, that was my entire order. So again, I get the pieces I think of. I don't think ahead. And so and I am part of a lug, Toro lug that has access to lug bulk, and I keep on telling the people there that if other people want to order and use my name, because I'm part of the group, because I don't order. And so when the orange collectible minifigs came out, the orange space guys came out, I thought about it, and it would have been cool to have X number of orange guys. I think I have 6, and actually that fits right into my org chart because I only needed 6, and that's shocking. I have 6. And so Chris's video, his TikTok starts off with his whole stack of orange guys, and I said, "Oh, I should have been more tempted at the time to get them, but I didn't." So anyway, but he did show a handful of space tanks, gray, which, as we all know, came in the first set of classic space sets and all the small vehicles. Now that's for a 12, 16, we'll say 18, 20. As we all know, I keep on finding classic space sets, and so none of those came from Bricklink. None of those came from obviously bulk, because they don't make them. All of those came from buying lots my entire life, and that's 20. And forget about all the ones. I probably have 60, because again, I have all the built sets that are all in storage and in the layout and blah blah blah. Now I got company. I will talk to you guys soon.